Everybody, welcome back to FTL. Arsenal, everything is randomized. We're still doing the challenge where I can't complain or any other off-colored joke, also known as dark humor. Things are happening. We'll just name it as it is. You could board that. We've got a bit of a ragtag team to do it, so yeah, sure, why the hell not, right? We got this fancy pants teleporter. Let's put it to some use. At least slow down their shots a bit, I guess. I think I hit their shield drone there. I did it again. I'm good at shooting at that thing. I don't know why I'm so good at it. But gosh darn it, I am. Swing and a miss. Well, let's try not to lose our boarding crew again. Did that once this run. Wasn't fun. Oh, good lord. Oh, they're getting through. Well, of course they aren't. If they were equal, there would be no difference. That's like saying blue and blue are different at that point. If there's no difference, of course then they're the same. Okay, that makes 0 sense, but I'm gonna stop clamoring about that now. 3. I do 2 system that. Oh, that makes you way better than I thought you would be. Cool. Alright, well, I think your drones need to be set on fire too, if you don't mind. And if you do mind, well, tough luck. Drones have little desire of catching on fire. I wonder if there's a repair drone in there. It's possible. Oh, nope, guess not, because there's 2 people in there now. You don't need that. Somebody died pilot because my oxygen's off. Okay, well, that's probably not gonna do it that way. There we go. Are we sending the crew in? Yeah, of course we will. Why not? Fish. Naughty works and giggles. Woo! What if you run out of drone parts, though? I mean, that would not be fun. You could sell the repair drones and buy friends with the money you get. That's the ticket to victory. He's like, nah, I can't be bothered anymore. No more life signs. Woo! Everything died. I don't know. I've never been a big fan of repair drones. Considering it's something you can let your crew do. I don't know. A story, you say? Well, let's pick up hacking, I think. Paying premium, but we got the defense scrambler for it, so it's a good idea to do. Even if you just use it to lock down rooms with fire in them. Marauder event. That can't happen in Nebulous, you say? I don't know. Really, you... Alright guys, we'll help you out. Ta-da! Ooh, reactor upgrade. Cool, I needed that. There's no real reason to go to the store, I think. Look at all that scrap, though. Okay, so I think we upgrade this. Get a power bar. Now, what did we just pick up? 2 shots, normal, 1 normal damage, 1 ion damage. Okay. Yeah, but the problem, I would imagine, would be that, okay, they can fix the first bit of damage, then they retreat, but by the time they get healed up, it would be damaged again, so they would roll out again, so eventually you'd probably lose one of them. Okay, so we can get rid of you. Shit about some fuel. Well, yeah, I guess so. There's a lot of funny things you can do in this game. Let's explore it. Cool, we needed that. Fortunately, no marauders this time. We have to wait a little bit longer again. Advanced weapons. Yeah, we'll take it. We're not doing well in the fighting department, so if you can avoid them, why not? There's not many rebel scouts which have been able to warn of their passing. Well, if he runs, right? I mean, we're at the exit anyway, so I really don't care too much about a. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots and mines. Dangerous. I probably should have hacked that. Okay, you're not running anymore, so that's good. No real reason to do that, I guess. Okay, we are gonna go for your weapon systems now. I know, right? Quickly, speed the fleet up. Why are we losing to the rebels again? Okay. You raise a good point. I guess it might be something like that, yeah. Like they're searching for you everywhere here, but then they get info like, oh, he's already here, and they can go like, okay, we don't have to worry, we can just go ahead. Then again, it makes you wonder, if they're only here, why do you only get one advance? I mean, hey, we know we're here now, so we're going to go quickly for one thing, and then you're like, maybe we should still check these. The Zoltan Homeworlds. Yeah, they're annoying, but we got, well, a chance for fire, I guess. Yay, 1 hull point repaired. Woo, everything is awesome. And we got hacking now, so that's going to be handy. Yep. It's a Zoltan sector. Near the beacon, you get welcomed by a Federation research vessel. They get in touch. Captain, you found a small singular anomaly. It's extremely dangerous to be near it, but for research purposes, we need to scan the anomaly for a short distance. Your ships look strong enough to carry out this operation. Will you help us repair our expenses? I haven't seen this one. 3 is nope. 2 is combat, which if 1 fails miserably, we'll take that in the future. So I'm actually going to go for 1 here and see what happens. We don't have scanners, so this is probably going to go like horribly wrong, but scan complete. You approach a distance from which you can start scanning and start working. Your sequence of your ship go crazy with overloads and all the equipment badly shakes and rolls from side to side. So 25, 4 more, we're going to lose 20 hull. We have more than that. If they indeed are going to fix everything, then whatever, right? You continue working despite dangerous conditions. Meanwhile, somewhere behind you, you hear an explosion in the next room. Scan 75. Why did my engines go out? You continue to scan the anomaly, just a little bit left. Your ship has to pass this test, or it will be all for nothing. Yep, sure. Scanner complete. You fly to safe distance away from the anomaly and transmit the scanners to the Federation ship. The grateful scientists give you a bunch of valuable equipment. Remind them about repairing your ship. Call the repair drones to put out fires and holes in the ship. Hey! Hey! It doesn't really help that we don't have airlocks. I hope the clone bay is not on fire. Clone bay is on fire. Okay. So we need to make sure that nobody dies for a little while. Can't believe you have an engine, a teleporter, and oh boy. Okay, well, let's keep going. Several lasers flash by as they cut through the space near your ship. You notice how a group of Zoltans and pirates are making FTL jumps away from this beacon. Looks like a bit late for an armed local clash. Well, okay. I want to upgrade hacking. Because I think we're going to get our fair use out of hacking shields. Our firepower is lacking a little bit there. Oh, it's this thing. Turn off this motor of yours. Why do you use it all? Why do you use it all? Silly 3-dimensional creatures. Motor, so that's engines, right? Yeah. Turn off this motor of yours. Why do you use it at all? Silly 3-dimensional creatures. Okay, so that's the engines, right? It's gotta be the engines. Bring the power of the engines down to minimum level. The glowing ball comes down in response. And your ship's reactor starts improving on the influence of some outside force. Looks like you did everything right. Yay! Line a little speck there. Although I think that's the background, so. These are connected. Is it on a bingo? Yes. Weird. Going out of the jump, you notice a large asteroid dead ahead. Huge rocks covered strange metal structures. Oh, it's this thing. No oxygen on board, so that means our fire Vulcan is utterly useless. Cheater face. Where did you get the nerve from to cheat? Oh, no fire. Haha. Now you know how I feel with this fire Vulcan. They did? I had no idea they could do that. Good on them. I guess we'll get the chance to see it fire. So is that a... Apparently it starts fires. Like that. Okay, what is going on? Oh, you got repair drones in there. Okay. Silently... Wow, 5 on hacking. Holy crud. Was that really necessary? I didn't look at it. I was looking at how the beam was screwing my ship over. Well, it's probably gonna fire again. We'll look at it then. That's all right. On the bright side, this thing's out of missiles, so... Now is the time to strike. Didn't quite get that, huh? Well, I might be able to keep it down. Ion flag should be auto-firing. Boop. It's quite funny that usually this thing really doesn't throw up any problems, but we're so far behind that even these things that are usually just fun to do are just difficult. Down goes hacking. Either way, we're doing this to prevent it from repairing, in case you were wondering. He's got repair drones in there, so maybe that's not really helping as much as we would have wanted to help. Well, whoever was a repair drone in there is probably dead. Did we lose someone? No. You just aren't assigned to... The teleporter, yep. Alright, can we destroy it here? No, we only have 4 damage, I think. We can do this. We should be able to get through with our normal weapons. Let's do this for a spell. I want to see how... Yeah, it's a bit far-fetched to try and get shields down even further. Yep, I have Cthulhu's dead. Let me get some gear. Let's go to these... let's see, here to here, here to here, here... I don't know. Let's try to find some guns. Grab power 2, normal damage 2, shield piercing 5, damage on systems rooms. I think that's a bow beam. No. Use ammunition as a missile launcher, right. I'm gonna get it. It'll probably replace the ion flak, so we need 2 more weapons upgrades, which we can't do. Hey there, Stenhouse. Okay, so we need to find a way to. We can't do any weapon upgrades anymore, right? We're at 8. Nope, we're at 7. We can do 1 more weapons upgrade. I guess it'll replace the pulse then? Or the fire Vulcan. I'm gonna have it replace the fire. See if you can find something else. Normal BL2 would be amazing. And a proper boarding crew though. Power injector. Well, if we can get that, we're good too. So we can get rid of the ion flak, get the power thing. Can we get back to the store? No, so we have to pick it up now. Meaning it's gonna put us behind for a little bit. But that's okay. Because then I can get the power injector. And we can lower the power requirement for this thing by 1, bringing it down to 2. And then we can power everything up. Yeah, that'll work. Let's get a little bit of fuel, because we're not guaranteed to get it. If we end up using it, which we probably will. If we can. Frig, we might not be able to use it. Because we're going to sector 8. That's stupid. Unless we can use that to base itself, I don't think we can. Hello, mantises. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. I don't think I can deal with 5 mantis on board if you're... Yeah. I'm just gonna say no to that idea. Yeah, let's quickly head to the Crystal Home Walls. Why not? That could work. Boarded by an NG. That's a bingo. Assuming it actually is on the bingo, I don't know that. You in, you there. We've got a fire and their NG is on board our ship. That's brilliant. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to teleport him back because again, I'm not gonna deal with all this junk. Good lord. Is he almost dead? He's nowhere near dead. Okay. Well, that just made everything miss. Yes, I mentioned that already. Nope. You gotta love how horrible you've been through this. I think we got the NG though. Go back to your burning heap you call a ship, okay? You really don't get it, do you? I don't take my Vulcan offline. Oh, and I broke a teleporter. Well, that was a mistake and a half. But we beat them back, so great. Let's wait until weapons are fixed again. We're gonna need that. I'm gonna do it now before I forget about that. Now we just keep our fingers crossed that the flagship does not have fire suppression. What the? Arriving at the beacon, you arrive at a huge Sultan Dreadnought. It seems they're not very happy about your appearance, ignoring attempts to establish contact or targeting you with their prototype. Could you not? You know. Wow, that already fired? You don't have to explain that one to me. So by all means, run that one by me. Yeah, we're gonna have to bolt because, of course, you Oh, you're moving to weapons now. That's so much better. Is that all you got? I don't want to know how much damage that would have done, though. Is it on the bingo? Nope. Sorry. So if you can start a fire in there, we're going to be in a really good spot. Because the drones aren't really doing too much. There really shouldn't be, because the only way you would get that is if you have 1 out of 2 augments. So that would be horrible. Oh yeah. There we go. Meanwhile, I should power the other weapons so that this thing keeps on ticking. Haha! Just on time. What? Did I torture medbay too? Aww. That must be so sad for you guys. Oh, they were just excited to show me their weapon. I'm pretty sure they weren't out to actually kill me. And if they were, well, they now know not to mess with me. Good brakes on this thing. Not too many places left for you to run, dude. This is what they call game over. Got the prototype. And it is not on the bingo. Is anything good? Requires 30 missiles in the holds, which we're way too far from. So it's basically a pretty bad glaive beam. Here's our breach. Thought we had one somewhere. Alright, well, fingers crossed that we can use the power injector. I can't. Yeah, sure. Small problem that our evasion completely gets ruined if this thing decides to go for piloting. Okay, bang bang. Hit through cloaking twice with an 85% chance. Look at that. Is that on the bingo? No. Wow, we're getting all the bad luck, huh? Okay, you need to leave there. Somebody's gonna have to go and fix that. Probably you then. 38% evasion, isn't that like full-on engines then? I think so, right? So there's no real point in going for that because it's never gonna go well. So we'll do the smart thing and wait until we can drop that to 0. That is how you win in this game. Get guarantees. Also, if you could stop. Thank you. Alright, NG squad. Let's see how quickly you guys can repair. Hey, you're gonna die, so I'm not gonna send you in. I'm gonna wait on that to see if this actually works. Because if you can't use the power injector, then there's really not much use in all of this. Air and fuel, just what I needed. Yeah, can't use it. Okay. That's unfortunate. Okay. I guess we'll find a replacement then. Let's have a look at your engines. 35. I like how the charge time on these two is roughly the same. We should have been screwed in like sector 3 or 4, so anything we're getting now is just gravy. But I'll probably get rid of the pulse then in favor of the burst here. Giving us 2 extra shots, which we're gonna need. It's gonna be a shame to get rid of that BR pulse. It's a decent weapon, but of course, if the flagship does have fire suppression, then of course the fire Vulcan gets kicked out. We'll have to see how things go. Meanwhile, we're basically just stuck waiting. Well, that should temper its evasion a little bit. Going from 35 to 20. Nah, who needs those, right? This wasn't exactly a run where we could afford such luxuries. Okay, well, at least we got the reactor maxed out. Okay, so I know, right? Yeah, so we're gonna be flying like this for a bit. Wait. No. Oh, that's cool. We can do this way. The BR pulse are higher quality shots than the regular dual lasers, so yeah. So you kind of want to catch up to the flagship to figure out if it does have fire suppression or not, so you have time to run if things go bad. Then again, we don't need to switch our loadout now, do we? Yeah. They're gonna try to board. They got a proper Vulcan. Look at you. Let's do medbay. Medbay hacks are fun. Again, you really, really, really should learn to put up some arguments. At this point, you're just spewing orders, and I don't do well with that. Yes. On the base, I don't think you can. Oh, well, there goes the NG. At least you guys are doing fine. It's kind of interesting. We've lost a lot of crew this run, even with that clone bay. Just goes to show. Yeah, who needs crew, right? And I'm perfectly aware that you meant that sarcastically. Or as an insult to me, so. Ooh, goodbye, Vulcan. He's like, I don't know where to go anymore. Everything's on fire. Yes, it is, isn't it? Alright, well, fingers crossed the flagship does not have fire suppression. A mine launcher, and that is all it has. I think I'm gonna hack here. Main reasoning being it still isolates shields. Please hack something stupid. That is not something stupid. I mean, they're rebels. What did you honestly expect? If you could hack my oxygen, that would be great. Thank you. Alright, let's get this party going, shall we? How many mines was that? Crew stems, you say? Well, okay. Oh, we locked these out too. Good to know. And they don't seem to have fire suppression. Hi. We're kind of here to ruin your day. So... that's alright with you. Okay. There's a lot of mines incoming that we can't do much about. But I seem to be shot. Two. Oh, we missed. We dodged two, and they only have two. Okay, cool. Why don't you go there and stop him for a little bit at least? Yeah, the man's pheromones doesn't really concern me. He also has a shield charger, I think. Well, he killed the engine without too much of a problem. And it's all on fire. Lovely. Okay, so that's how you want to play it. Never mind, we're bad at aiming. Okay. We knew that. Meanwhile, he's just standing there like, yep. The good stuff. Okay, let's switch back to medbay. That's all we really need to do now, just wait until the medbay burns up. Seriously, you're still getting through that? How? also seems to have a small issue trying to get the medbay completely porked. And I screwed up. Okay, well, in that case... And hacking is still active, because reasons. Alright. And that's breached. Let's try this side. Not breached. So even though this ship basically has all of its teeth pulled, it's still capable of putting up quite the fight. Mainly because we just can't seem to target. But again, that's nothing new, right? Okay, so that's finally out. There's something off here, isn't there? This isn't normal that this is taking as long as it is. Yes, there's stupidity on my end, I'll gladly give you that, but... Am I missing something? Something simple is making this all that much more difficult. I don't know. Well, let's keep going. It's all we can do. That's still a lot of crew as well. We'll wait until everything's ready before we do our first thing. It would be great if we could immediately start a fire. Again, what am I missing here? Like, why are my shields completely gone? Oh, you, I would imagine. You're causing trouble. Again, for those ready to start yelling out RIP and whatever, keep in mind this is all bonus. We should have died a long time ago. Holy crud. Okay, let's start a fire now. Just as the Rockman got vanquished. If you get him back, we'll send him back in. Okay. I love how I was just about to shoot at that, and then the game goes like, yeah, I think this thing's gonna shoot at that. Okay, I'm starting to ramble now. It's time to end things. Sooner rather than later. Nope. 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 Hey! And we're too late. Okay. Well, we got a lot further than I thought we would. That's for dang sure. Okay. Barely got any health left, so I'm doubtful we're actually gonna make it through this phase as well. But again, we've already gotten way further than we deserve, so good run. Oh, they gave him cloaking again? I do need to wonder why is the randomizer so keen on giving this thing cloaking on its third phase? That's what, 3 or 4 ships in a row that did that? Yeah, something like that. Must give cloak. Ugh. 95% chance we got hit on that. Wow. I don't know. It's unlikely with this thing. 3 resists though. That is pretty nifty. It'll depend on a lot of things, I guess, whether this succeeds or not. We're lucky that the Fire Vulcan goes straight through. That is definitely helping us out. If not for that, this run would have been over already. Okay, so he's gonna get his Zoltan shield up now, I think. Yep. It'll be a lot easier to bring down, though. I think we might have this. He heals himself, so he's not gonna. I'm not gonna go up against the eye. As long as I don't do anything legitimately stupid, no promises there. We should be good. Huh. Of all the runs. I don't know. I'm pretty sure if we would have stuck with the Slurm or whatever it was prototype, we would have lost for sure. But let's just say I've tried it now once, and if it's not a freebie, I don't think I'll ever buy it. Unless I already have a fire starting thing ready to be used. It's a bit late for that, buddy. Destroyed by fire. Wow, quite the run. Quite the run. At least say I didn't think I'd actually beat it. Especially if you go back like a sector or 4. Good grief. Alright, well. Let's check scoring. Yeah. And the bingo, we got a few of them. I think we had an NG board our ship, but it didn't give us a bingo. We almost managed to inject our weapon, but apparently you can't do that in Sector 8, so that's something we're going to have to keep in mind. Anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're still enjoying the series for free, so it's probably coming like again or something if you haven't already. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye everyone.